Hey, what's going on guys? It's Adam here, and today we're going to be doing a video of my full phone collection. So, as you can see, this is the whole phone collection, and I'm going to be showing all my tablets, and I also have my full cell phones as well, because people were requesting for me to do that as well, and some other things like earphones and things like that. So, yeah, let's get started actually with the tablets and stuff like that. Alright, so, first tablet I have is an iPad Air 2. This is actually my main tablet, and so I actually like this a lot. I use it all the time, and yeah, it's my main tablet. It has this case. I don't like the case at all, actually. It's a poetic case, though. I mean, it does its job. Like, you could turn it into, like, kind of like that, but I don't think this actually was meant for the iPad Air 2 or something like that. Even though I bought it for the iPad Air 2, it's kind of weird. I don't know. And then I have a ton of cables just laying around. I should probably clean that up. Okay, so now let's get on to these tablets. So this is an iPad first generation. It fully works. The only thing is that it has a broken power button, so you can only basically turn it on by pressing the home button. Yeah, you have to kind of use like assistive touch for using the power button, like if you wanted to turn it off. So that kind of sucks, but fully works, and it's in really nice condition besides that one little problem, as you can see, and it fully works. Not really sure what iOS version it's on, but yeah. Okay. Now I have an iPad second generation. This was my tablet before, my iPad Air 2. So, as you can see, this is what it looks like. It's just an iPad 2. I got it for like a really good deal. I think I got it for like $60, and it was 64 gigabytes. So, really great deal. And I have this case that I really like, except this little back thing. I broke, and I actually had another iPad with this same exact case, and it broke again, so it's really easy to break this little stand-up thing. But besides that, this is a really good iPad that I used to use a lot, so yeah, let's put that back. Okay, now we have a random e-reader, I guess. Yeah, an e-reader. And, yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. I mean, I think it does work. Yeah, let's try to power it on. If it doesn't, then it's probably just dead. And I don't have the charger for it, but it was working, I don't know, when I got it. So, but I didn't have the charger. It's just a weird, not sure what kind of charger that is. Maybe let me know in the comments. Also, guys, make sure to subscribe if you're liking this so far. Okay. Now we have just a random Kindle. I think it works. I don't know how this actually works. I don't know how to actually get into the e-reader part. This may actually have some books on it or something. But maybe I could try to power it on like this. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if it works, and I don't know. I think this is micro USB. Yeah, this is micro USB. So I guess I can charge it, but yeah, I mean, at least it is really thin. I think this is I don't know, it's really thin. Okay, now we have this random Kindle tablet. It does work. I didn't charge it, but this does work. It's just like a Nook, and it is like a tablet almost, except completely dumbed down. It's even more dumbed down than Kindle Fires. So basically this Nook, you still have internet browsing. You still have a full-on screen that's not like that kind of screen. You have a full I think it's LCD screen. But the only difference is that this doesn't have an app store or anything like that, and it runs super slow. I mean, and it also doesn't even have a camera, so yeah, not that great. All right. Now I have this Amazon Kindle Fire 7. I used to have 2 of these. In total, actually, I've had 3. One I got, I think it was last year? I don't know, last year maybe. Yeah, I think last year, or maybe it was 2018, I forgot, but I had a Kindle Fire 7, 7th generation. This is a 5th generation, but in total, Kindle Fire 7s, I've had, yeah, like 5 of them or something. Or, no, 3 of them. And I think this is like a really old Kindle Fire 7, which I'll talk about later, but this one does fully work. It does have a cracked screen. The other Kindle Fire 7, I sold, so that was in nice condition. Yeah, but this one's in pretty bad shape. But I think that, I mean, I think this had like pre-installed some sort of, I think maybe launcher. I think it was Nova launcher actually. So that's kind of cool, and it had a ton of games on it. So, and then I reset it and stuff like that because I didn't want the owner's information or whatever. This is like a Kindle. I don't know. It's like a Kindle Fire, but it doesn't work. I mean, it seems like it would, but I'm not really sure what kind of Kindle Fire this is. I think this is the 1st generation. I'm assuming it's actually pretty similar to this Nook, kind of, almost, where it has like no screen or no it's just mostly like an e-reader, even though it works like with the internet and stuff like that. Maybe this has some sort of Play Store, I don't know. But yeah. Let's just put this all back. I forgot which order this was in. I think it was like this, and this, and this. Okay. So, now let's talk about the phones that I have here. So we finished all the tablets, basically. That's all my tablets. I did have an RCA tablet, but I gave that one away, if you guys remember that. So this, I completely forgot to bring my Core Phone Master Edition upstairs, but it's downstairs, and you guys seen a first look of it anyway, like in the last video. But basically, I have them sealed. This is the regular edition. I don't want to take it out right now because I can't really do that with one hand. Okay, and then these, this is my Galaxy Fold, and I'm planning to sell this at some. I mean, I am selling this. I think I'm selling it for like $780 something. I think $789. I bought it for I don't know, $750. The only reason I bought this because I was like, well, I want to try this out and I want to use it. And I wanted to switch from my OnePlus 7 Pro because the battery wasn't that good, and I heard this had good battery. And yeah, this is about, yeah, it just died. Okay, but yeah, it does fully work. And there's no problems with it or anything like that. I mean, it's just not the phone for me. Okay. Before I go on to that phone, let's talk about this. This is just a power bank. I used to use this a lot. I don't use it that much anymore. I don't know why. I probably should. I just don't go really out anywhere that much anymore. And there's not really a use for this, so yeah. But it is good to have, if I do ever need it. And it is 10,000 50 milliamp hour batteries. I got this from a Target bin, so yeah, a really long time ago. I think it was in like 2019, like late 2019, so a really long time ago in terms of, quarantine. Anyway, this is a Samsung Galaxy A20. It fully works. I was going to do a review video of it. I might. But I do have to ship this out by today, so I may do a video on it. I probably will. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that. So yeah, this is the Galaxy A20. It's really good. I got it for like $27, I think, on Mercari. And yeah, fully works. And battery's all good. I mean, I haven't charged it for like a billion days, so that's why it's only 2%. But yeah, and I also put like a stock launcher because I hate the One UI launcher. So yeah. Okay. So I guess that's basically it for those smartphones. So now let's go to the actual big collection of smartphones. So let's just take these out kind of like one stack. I kind of organize them. So like these are all iPhones. These, and then I also have the Cyphone, which I put in the iPhone category, which I will talk about. Motorola's, more Motorola, Samsung, all this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go one by one basically. So iPhone X, it fully works. I got it from an e-waste for $10, I think. Or no, I think it may have been $20. And it had a cracked screen, but it did fully work, and it was like completely messed up. Like the whole screen was completely messed up. Replaced the screen. I didn't replace the back. I should sell this, but the camera, for whatever reason, doesn't work. The front-facing camera and Face ID doesn't work, so... I mean, I can't really sell this. I don't really need to sell it because, I mean, I'm already selling a ton of other stuff, and I may just keep it just for fun. It does fully work. I believe it's on iOS like 13 still, so probably need to update that. But it may be on iOS 14. I don't know. This is an iPhone 6 that I got kind of a long time ago. This was during the check rain bypass days, and I think there is still a check rain bypass for iPhone 6s and stuff like that. I don't really know. I haven't been interested in that much. But anyway, this is an iPhone 6. It's on, I think, iOS 12 like .4 or something like that. I haven't updated it because I can't. Yeah, but I cloud bypassed this. I think I got this for like $18-19. Don't know. But it is in pretty rough shape. I mean, but you know what? It fully works. Like, besides, the App Store doesn't work or anything like that. But basically all the basics work, so it's just a good collectible item. I'm going to keep this. I don't think I tried to sell it like a few months ago. I wasn't able to sell it, so yeah. I mean, I guess it's nice for like a backup phone, but for anything else, yeah. And plus I already have a backup phone, which I will talk about later. So, this is an iPhone 5C, and it's in pretty terrible condition. The battery's bloating. There's like dirt inside here. I mean, this isn't working, and it's just basically for parts. I think I had it like, yeah. Okay. And then this is an iPhone 5. This is my only iPhone 5. Actually, most of these I only have like one thing of. So, yeah, but iPhone 5. And it does fully work. Only problem is this home button here. So, the home button's like kind of weird. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, it's like tilted. I'll probably be returning this. It's just in such bad shape. I got it from the e-waste for a really good deal. I think for like $7 or $8. So, I mean, I guess it's a good deal, but I'll probably just be returning this to the e-waste person. So I can like trade it in, because I saw a Nexus 5 or something like that. I think I saw Nexus, either it was a Nexus 5 or maybe it was a Nexus. It was like a really nice Nexus. I probably should have got that instead of this. And I think that guy was selling it for like $10. So probably should have got that. And then finally, in this little thing, I have an iPhone 5S. It somehow is turning on, even though I haven't charged it for like 6 months. It is iCloud locked, but I'm surprised that this actually works. I think I got this, yeah, I got this from the e-waste. This was an e-waste drop-off kind of thing, so this wasn't the same thing as this e-waste. I actually bought this, I just got for free, so I guess this is a good deal. I mean, I could use this for parts, even though I have no idea how to repair stuff, so yeah, I'm really bad at repairing stuff. Anyway, let's just put this stuff back. Okay, there we go. Now let's get this out. Okay. These are more iPhones. Yep, more iPhones. Okay, so this is an iPhone 3G S, and it does not work. Well, actually, I think it didn't work. I don't think it ever worked. It had this weird problem, I think. I don't remember what it was, and then I just destroyed this. For some reason, this glass, maybe it's plastic, but I think this is a glass. This does not break. I could I'm not going to do it because it's just going to make a super loud noise, but yeah, it, like, doesn't break. So I don't know how. This is literally the most indestructible iPhone 3GS I've ever tested. Like, I've had several iPhone 3GSs that I've just dropped and it instantly broke. This is literally indestructible. Like, Look at that. Yeah, it doesn't break. I mean, I guess this is on a wood surface, but still. Shouldn't go too much into depth of this stuff because this is going to be a super long video. This is already a long video. This is going on for 15 minutes so far. So this video is probably going to be almost 40 minutes. This is an iPhone 4. I actually did a water test on this because this is iCloud locked, and so it had a passcode and stuff like that. Or maybe it didn't, but it got iCloud locked, so I couldn't even get into the phone. The owner disabled it. Tried to contact the owner. They said, oh, I think this is a new number or something like that. I don't even know. So I was like, you know what? I'll just put it in water. Even though this is in really nice condition, I mean, I just decided to put it in water, see how long it would survive, and it survived actually kind of a long time, I think. So that's good. Then we have this iPhone 4. This is one of my perfect condition. I think this is one of the best condition iPhone 4s I've ever had. I think there's maybe a little bit of a nick. But this is in a case. The case isn't in good condition, but everything else is in like super nice condition. Can't get this case off, by the way. I don't know why. But I've done it a couple of times, but it takes so long to get out. This case is like literally like strapped onto here. But anyway, this is in really nice condition. Fully works. It's iCloud unlocked. iOS 7, I think. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, right here. Then lastly, iPhone 4S as a spec case. It's not in that good of condition. The phone itself. I could kind of take off the. Damn it. I could kind of take off the. I'm not going to take off the case because you just saw what happened there. But it's an iPhone 4S, fully works. This is one of my backup phones. That's what I was talking about. Like, this is one of my backup phones. I have several backup phones. So, yeah, it does fully work, though. Yeah, I used to use this, like, all the time. I don't use it too much anymore, but it is actually kind of good for video recording and stuff like that. So, I guess there's a use for that. So, yeah, now let's get this stuff first. So then we can get this back in here. Okay. This is probably one of my most important iPhones. I don't know why I put it in here. I probably should have left it out here because this is like this needs to be in really nice condition. So this is an iPhone 2G, their first generation basically. It's called iPhone 2G because, well, you guys probably know because you guys are like tech nerds or whatever. But iPhone 2G, first generation, 2G means the 2G network or whatever. So yeah, it's in really nice condition. I'm not going to take it out of the case because it is in super nice condition and I don't want to do anything with it. Yeah, but this is in really nice condition. It does fully work. It's on iOS 3.1.3. It's reset and everything. I mean, it fully works. Yeah, you could see dead battery right now. But this is the only fully working iPhone iPhone 2G that I've ever had. The other iPhone 2Gs that I had either had cracks or problems with the LCD. This has absolutely no problems. I mean, the battery's terrible, but that's, yeah, I don't know why I just, like, okay. But, yeah, the battery's terrible, but whatever. This is a fully working iPhone 3GS, so, yeah, I have two iPhone 3GSs, and this one fully works, so. Actually, I think there might be a problem with the LCD. I forgot. I remember this was fully working at some point, but I don't know what happened to this. There was some sort of problem, like when I booted it up, it had like huge LCD spots, so I'm assuming just I don't know, probably just dropped it one day or something like that, I don't know. This is a Cyphone, so this is pretty important in my opinion. This is a Cyphone i68 Plus, so this is basically a knockoff iPhone 2G. These things are so rare, even more rare than the iPhone 2G itself. So this is super rare. I've only seen like a couple of videos of these. I think S'mores did a video on this phone, and that's basically it. Mine is a little bit different than his. Like, I've seen several different Cyphone i68 Pluses, like that. All of them look kind of different. Like, this one has a really weird Apple logo. The iPhone text doesn't look terrible, I guess. But it has a stylus and stuff like that. So I don't really know. This phone's kind of weird. Anyway. Now, finally, we're done with Apple. So, now let's go on to Motorola. Finally. This video is already 20 minutes long. This might be even an hour-long video. Okay. So, this is a Motorola E5 Play. And let's see if it works. It doesn't, I mean, let's see. I was seeing if it turned on. But I guess it's not right now. But this is actually one of my backup phones. So, yeah. It's curved also. Because it's kind of bent. That's what I meant. Yeah, you can kind of see it's like curved because I guess it got bent at some point. But this is actually one of my backup phones. It's on Android 8. I think Android 8.0.0. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to get the Android 9 update, but I don't think I got it. But I could be wrong about that. What's cool is that this actually has an LED flash like on the front of the phone, which I don't really see too often. And then also, I kind of like this back, like this plastic back, even though it's plastic, so it feels pretty terrible. But yeah, now let's talk about this. This is basically a Moto G2, right? Moto G2, it works, kinda. I would barely say it works, because it has a crack, like one hairline crack, but then there's also a ton of like LCD spots. It's like really bad. But it does fully work. This is also one of my backup phones. So, yeah. I have a ton of backup phones. This is a Moto G2, another Moto G2. This doesn't even have the back. This does not work. It only vibrates whenever you try to, like, I think whenever you, like, charge it and then you try to turn it on. But right now it's not working. I haven't really tested this in full detail because I can't. So yeah, now let's go on to even more Motorola phones. I think I have the most amount of phones in my collection are like Motorola phones, like even more than iPhones. I think I have more Motorola phones. I think. So this is a Moto Droid. I forgot what this is called. Motorola Droid something. Motorola Droid Max, but I don't think it's Motorola Droid Max. Forgot what this is called. But this phone's really terrible. I mean, it barely runs. But I do like the back of this, so yeah, it's on Android 4. Then Motorola phone. This does technically work, but basically the whole bottom half right here is like completely dead in terms of LCD. I don't know what kind of Motorola phone this is. I think this is a Motorola G first generation, but I don't fully know. So, yeah. Here is another Motorola phone. I was just seeing, like, this feels strangely light. Okay. This may not even have a battery, but I'm pretty sure I tested this, and this did kind of work, I think. I think this did work, but it had, like, so many cracks I couldn't even use it. But I think this does work. This is a Motorola E2. So, yeah, okay. Even more Motorola phones. Yeah, you guys see that how many Motorola phones I have. I have a ton of Motorola phones. Okay. First up, we got this Moto G. I think. Yeah, Moto G or Moto X. I think, actually, yeah, this is a Moto X, I think. I could be wrong about that, but Motorola X, this actually does work, even like with this whole part of the screen missing, still does work. So, yeah. This is a Moto Droid M, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I really like this back. Like, this back is super nice. As you can see, it's carbon fiber. I wish more phone companies did this. But yeah, I just really like this back. This is probably one of my favorite design phones because it has a really tall, I wouldn't say this has a super tall aspect ratio, but it kind of does. It has it's really thin. It's like, this is probably one of my favorite Motorola phones. I don't use this as a backup phone or anything like that though. Okay, now let's talk about my least two favorite phones in my whole entire phone collection, basically. Well, my least two favorite smartphones. This is a Motorola Droid 2, and this is just so terrible. This is the worst smartphone that you could ever get in like all of human history. Now in 2010 it was pretty good, or whenever it came out, 2009 maybe even. But now it is so slow. This is the slowest Android 2 phone I have ever tested. Seriously, I have some other Android 2 phones, but this is the slowest Android 2 phone I've ever had, like, in my whole entire life, and I have two of them. I don't know what I'm doing with these even. These are just so terrible. I want these out of my collection, but I can't because I tried to sell them so many times and I can't. So maybe if anyone wants these, just message me. I think one of them has like some sort of account problem, but yeah, and you can't reset any of these anyway. I don't know. If you want them, message me. I'll maybe send them to you. I don't know. Yeah. For free, by the way. I'll send it to you guys for free. If you guys really want this. I don't know why you would. Anyway. Now we're moving on to Samsung phones, finally. So, I did show you two Samsung phones over here, the A20 and the Fold. But now we're going on to some older Samsung phones. So this is a Samsung Galaxy S4. And, this is in probably the worst condition I've ever seen. This is in terrible condition, but it does not work, obviously. The AMOLED, I think, is broken, and also this has no battery, so, yeah. And this phone is completely dirty, and I don't plan on... This made just such, like, a terrible... Like, that's terrible. Okay. Anyway... This is probably the best Android 2 phone that I have. Like I said that I have some Android 2 phones. This is probably the best Android 2 phone. This is probably the smoothest Android 2 phone. This is a original Samsung Galaxy S. It's really nice. It does have TouchWiz, but I actually kind of like TouchWiz more than One UI. It's weird. Like really old Samsung software. It's kind of cool. And I guess was partnered with Google. It's on Android 2, like I said before. Fully works. Kind of also like that the power button's on the side. You don't really see that with... I guess you see that with almost every single Samsung phone, but... Like, with the old... comparing to, like, most phones, this is kind of cool because, like, it's a small form factor, but it also has the power button on the side. I don't know, I kind of like that. Fully works. So, yeah. This is just a really old Samsung phone. I don't know what this is actually called. I think it's called Galaxy Rever or something like that. I forgot what this is called. It's on Virgin Mobile. And I believe I water tested this, and this still is alive. Like, I don't know. I put it in the water for like 5 minutes, and it still is alive. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's cracked and stuff like that, but yeah. I guess it's kind of a cool phone. I don't know. I don't use it for, like, as a backup phone or anything. Probably should have put that. Okay, there we go. So, here's some more Samsung phones. I don't have too many Samsung phones. I used to have a lot more. And I used to have a lot more HTC phones, too. So, yeah, my collection has kind of changed over time. This is some sort of Samsung phone. I'm not sure, and it doesn't work. I would be able to tell you guys the model number, or something like that, and I would be able to tell you, but this does not work, so I can't really tell you guys. But what I do like is this, like, sliding keyboard. This is, like, really satisfying. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, this is Samsung Moment. Hey, it says it on the back, so that's cool. But this doesn't work, as expected. So, yeah. I don't think this even has a battery. No, this doesn't even have a battery. Okay. I guess that's fine. I also have a decent amount of LG phones. So these are all the LG phones. First up, this is a LG Optimus L3 or L7, I forgot. Actually, I think this is the L7, this is the L3. So this one doesn't have a battery. So I'm assuming it doesn't work, but I don't know. This one, I think this does work, and I think I got it to boot up. It did have a stuck power button, but yeah. This does not work, and I don't know what model this is at all. So, yeah, we're getting onto phones that basically, I don't know, they're not really too interesting, so I do apologize for this video being so long. Anyway, this is one of my favorite phones. I kind of use this as a backup phone. I would say I almost do. This is an LG 306G. Fully works. Yeah, I dropped this from like 20 feet, still survived. So, I mean, I could just drop it right now. This is, besides that iPhone 3G, or maybe tied with that iPhone 3G, this is like one of the most indestructible smartphones ever. Like, oh, well, yeah. But it fully works. I think I even tested this in water a little bit, and I think it worked too. So, yeah, I think this is one of the cheapest Android smartphones ever. I think this was $7 at one point. Oh, and this isn't my favorite smartphone at all, but this is one of the first smartphones that I ever got from like phone collecting. So this is one of my first ever phones from phone collecting. This is an LG. I forgot what this is called, but this is some sort of LG phone. I completely forgot what it is, but I actually bought a battery for this. This didn't have a battery at first, and I got it from just phone collecting and stuff like that. I didn't get it from Target bin. I was just asking people, like, I was just asking someone, hey, do you just have like a random smartphone? Because I'm a collector. I used to do that, I know. And this person gave me this, so yeah, shout out to whoever gave me this. I forgot. Anyway, we got even more LG phones. Okay, LG 840G, I think. I could be, no, I think this is an LG Optimus L3, now that I think about it. I forgot what this was, or whatever, the other LG phone. I think this is the Optimus L3. This is also one of the cheapest Android smartphones. This came out a lot earlier than the LG 306G, though. And unlike the LG 306G, this actually does have Android. Android 2. This actually runs completely fine on Android 2. I mean, I guess the RAM management's pretty terrible, but I think this only has like maybe 250 megabytes of RAM or something. It does fully work though, and this is also another indestructible smartphone, so let's just do a mini drop test. Fully works, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't really tell if it fully works, but I'm pretty sure it did because I drop tested like 1,000 times. Anyway, so this is a LG smartphone. I know it does fully work. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it is not on like Android or anything. I think this is on a Java OS. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I want to show you what this actually does. So, yeah, try to open it. It's like a mini computer. It's actually kind of cool. It's like kind of a folding smartphone, I guess. Folding phone. It actually has dual screens now. That I just realized that it does have dual screens. I forgot about that. And this is really cool. Like, you can just put it on here and you could type. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to be typing on here, but it's cool. It's like it's really cool. And I would consider this a smartphone, even though it really isn't. This is just one of my favorite phones. So it deserves to stay up on the good smartphone category or whatever. So now let's go on to even more phones. This is a blue phone. I'm not really sure. This probably would work if I tested it even more. But I tried to plug it in and it didn't turn on. I think the LCD actually may be cracked. I don't really know. I know there's cracks on the outside too, but I think that's LCD crack. Maybe. No, I don't really know. But it's just a random blue phone. This is my only blue phone. Like, I don't have any other blue phones at all. Kind of like the design a little bit. But anyway, these are just all like the random smartphones. We already went by brand, so now we're just going basically just by random smartphones. I mean, I have some Kyoceras and stuff like that, but I wouldn't consider them really as a brand. I also have Google phones too. This is a TCL LX, and this is a really cheap Android smartphone that does not work. So, yeah. Has a nice, like, design, though. I don't know. Like, I like the back. UMX phone fully works. I forgot what this is called. I mean, it's just a really cheap UMX phone. I have to go faster with these. ZTE phone does fully work. I put it in the water, and it still fully works. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Anyway, moving swiftly on to just some random phones. Well, I mean, this is kind of cool. This is a Nokia 640, I believe. I think. Yeah, it's on Windows 8.1, so Windows Phone 8.1, which is cool. This is an Alcatel One Touch. This was like brand new and still didn't work. I guess it's defective. This is just a random phone, and yeah. Like I said, we are moving swiftly on. Okay. Kyocera phones. This is a Kyocera Hydro Vibe, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I have two of these. I think they fully work. So that's cool. But it's just on like Android 4. So I don't really care about them too much. Shoot. Okay, I have to put these back. Okay, there we go. There we go. Google Pixel XL. This fully works. It's really nice. It's actually one of my backup phones. This is a Nexus S. It's terrible. Terrible phone. This is one of the worst phones on Android 4 that I've ever tested. And I have a ton of Android 4 phones that I've already told you guys about. Okay. And I also have a lot of Android 2 phones, which I also told you guys about. But, yeah. HTC Evo, one of the first dual camera phones. It's cool. HTC Evo 3D, actually. I believe this is on Sprint, but I don't really know. I haven't tested this too much, actually. I'm just really not into this phone. I mean, this phone is pretty terrible. But, I mean, it's, I kind of like it how there's dual cameras, and this is like 2011, so definitely keeping this. I mean, it's cool for my phone collection. This is one of my favorite phones, but I don't use it as a backup phone. This is an HTC Amaze 4G. It's really nice. It's on T-Mobile, so I can technically switch to it if I ever wanted to, just for like, just for fun. So I may do that at some point. I don't know. If you guys want to see a video of that, make sure to leave a like or comment. So yeah, this is actually made out of aluminum. That's why I like it so much, and it still has has a removable back. So that's really cool. Some sort of random HTC phone. It came with this kind of interesting case. It kind of looks like an iPhone on the back. I don't know. Like this iPhone camera module kind of. I don't know. Just really weird. I don't know. This is another one of the most indestructible smartphones. Even if I mean, with the case on, this doesn't actually provide really any protection. So dropping that, as you can see, it's still fine. Okay, now moving on to the last of the smartphones. Kyocera phones. I think it's the light, yeah. Kyocera phones. I don't know what these are called, but I do believe, at least, I think this one works. This one doesn't, so. Yep. And that is basically it for the smartphones. Finally, after 30 minutes, let's move on to the dumb phones. The guy, for whatever reason, you guys really want to see this. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I really like this flip phone right here. I don't know what it's called. Just think it's cool. Oh, I think it's called a Sanyo phone. I don't know. A Sanyo flip phone. And I just like the design of this. I have two of these, I believe, somewhere. I don't know where the other one is. This is an LG. I'm not sure what like most of these are, but some sort of LG flip phone. I really like this because it's made out of aluminum. So this is a Blackberry Storm. I wouldn't consider this at all a smartphone. This does not work. I do have some smartphones that like don't work at all, and I just decided, this isn't even really considered a smartphone. So this is some sort of LG smartphone. I forgot what it is, but I believe it is on Android. I think it's on Android 2. So I haven't tested this because I don't have a battery for it. I have some other ones. I have this weird Samsung touchscreen thing. It doesn't work. I've always been so curious. I think this may be an MP3 player. Tell me, guys. Tell me in the comments below if you guys know what this is. There's also this side button that's kind of weird. Yeah, but then you also have the power button. So, and you also have this stylus. I mean, it's like so weird. I don't know. Let's see what else there is. There's just a ton of different kinds of... Oh, yeah, this one's really weird. I don't know why this has, like, such a glossy... like, screen. I don't know what it is. I think this is also an MP3 player. This does have a battery, and this may work if I had the charging port for it. I actually don't know what kind of charging it takes. Let's actually check. Okay. Okay, just 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. You guys could see, I don't, like, yeah. It's not a charging port that I have, so fortunately, I'm not able to test this. I would really want to know what this is, though, so maybe I could do, like, a review on it or something. I don't know. This is a Casio phone. It's like a really old one. This doesn't work. I don't know why. I mean, I kind of would know why. It's just in terrible condition, and I'm assuming it just probably died from like battery issues or some sort of probably some sort of issue. It's just a really old, cheap, rugged smartphone. I think this is the only rugged smartphone that I really have, so that's kind of cool. So I just put this in the dumb phones because I don't care about this phone. This is a Samsung phone. I did drop test this from, I think, like 15, 20 feet, and it still survived. This does turn on. It is on Java, but then I also have this other Android phone. I forgot where it is. I don't know where it is, but I have this Android phone that's on Android 2, but it also has a keyboard, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, I have a ton of Samsung flip phones. I have this one Pantech smartphone that is technically a smartphone, I guess, but I wouldn't really consider it a smartphone. I guess this is another kind of rugged phone. This is made, I think this has some sort of IP rating as well. Yeah, it also has a keyboard. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Cool. And then I also have some knockoff AirPods that I used to use, surprisingly. I don't know where the other one went. I think I just dropped it somewhere and maybe I destroyed it. I don't remember. But this does work, at least, so yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. This is like really, really bad. I guess I think the sound was okay, but yeah, it was just really, really annoying. I hated that. These, and by the way, I didn't mention this. These are my Bullets Wireless Z. So you can see. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I have some other ones, but mostly they're just all flip phones. So you can see, I mean, some of them are nice. This is another Sanyo phone, so the same as this one. But yeah, I also had a red one of these, and I really liked, man, I don't know where it is, but, man, I don't really need two, I only need one. But I did kind of like the color of the red one more, so, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll do a drop test a few of these, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do, maybe some sort of, oh, wait, here's the red one. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Yeah, I dropped this like from 15 feet and it cracked a little bit, as you can see. But I might do a drop test with a few of these. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that. But with most of these dumb phones, I think I am going to just be. That's interesting. Found that. Okay. Going to be mostly just not selling these, but just giving this to the e-waste as a whole. Maybe doing some sort of trade, where I just trade in all of these and they give me like a couple of smartphones. I don't know. Because I don't really have a use for these. I'll probably still keep the Sanyo phones. Like, I'll probably still keep this. And I'll probably still keep one of the weird MP3 player things that I showed you. But yeah, that's my full phone collection. You guys wanted to see it, so I did it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if we get over 1,000 views on this video, then I will maybe do a giveaway. I don't really know. If I get 1,000 views on this video and this maybe gets like 50 likes, then I'll maybe do a giveaway. Because you guys said in the comments that you wanted to see a giveaway. But either I'll do it at 1,000 views at this video or 500 subscribers. I don't know. I'll decide, or maybe you guys decide. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, this is a pretty long video, almost going on for an hour. I mean, 45 minutes is close to an hour. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.